Hey guys, welcome back to my ongoing brain rot about stuff that's going on in my head. I'm Rex the dog. If you haven't subscribed already, I'm on the quest to 10 subscribers. So if you be my 10th subscriber, I don't know, I'll be your boyfriend. So I was thinking a little bit more about Pokemon Legends. Pokemon Legends. I think we're calling it ZA, though. Really, I think that A is a capital lambda, but who cares? I mean, maybe that's some sort of comparison with, included within the Generation 6. You've got to think it's the X, the Y, it's the Omega Ruby, and it's the Alpha Sapphire, whichever way around those two go. So I guess now we're getting a Z, and we're getting another Greek letter of the alphabet, and we're putting that in Legends. Anyway, I talked about in my reaction video to the Pokemon Presents that, the Kalos region isn't something that particularly, has a lot of nostalgia for me. It's not something I was begging to return to. Not that I hate it or anything. It's just, whatever. But the one thing that I was hyped about, because I didn't really mess around with it much, because X and Y was where I dropped off, and I didn't really get pulled back until the Switch era, but I did go back and kind of mess around with some stuff on my 3DS a little bit. So X and Y is where I dropped off, and I didn't rock through the Gen 3 remakes. So MegaEvolutions are the gimmick that I think are really, really cool. I mean, to be honest, the other gimmicks I can kind of take or leave, but I think the MegaEvolution thing is really neat. I didn't really have a lot of time to mess around with it, so if we're going back to Kalos, we're going back to MegaEvolutions. The most experience I have with MegaEvolutions is on Pokemon Go, if we're being real. So, and were they in Poakum? I can't remember. But I'm excited to mess around with MegaEvolutions, but I guess I didn't consider this within the excitement at the time in new MegaEvolutions. So, of course, there's going to be new MegaEvolutions within ZA or Z Lambda, whatever we're calling it, or Revisit to Kalos. Of course, there's going to be new MegaEvolutions, and potentially new regional forms and stuff like that. I think Legends Arceus has set a precedent for, new Pokemon will be coming. These are sort of as mini mainline games, and we will be getting new Pokemon introduced. So I was just thinking to myself, new MegaEvolutions on the go. Now, I haven't really made a list of Pokemon that I'm excited for in terms of, oh man, dude, if this had a MegaEvolution, that would be sick. But if we're to think about some of my favorite Pokemon, Sudowoodo, give this guy a MegaEvolution, turn him into a whole forest, or I don't know. Give Sudowoodo a MegaEvolution, and I'm going to be proud. I'm a huge fan of Nosepass, so if we can get a Probopass MegaEvolution, boy oh boy would I be happy. I'm a big fan of Generation 2 in general. I really like Slugma. Generation 2 just kind of blew my mind when it came out, the fact of there just being more Pokemon. And that's sort of just, excitement of there being like, hey, there's more Pokemon. I don't think that really ever stops. Obviously, it's, diminishing returns over time, because we know we're constantly getting new Pokemon. We know it's never going to stop. But it's exciting to be thinking about new Pokemon. So I'm wondering, at the moment we're not really getting much interaction on this channel, but if you guys have got any MegaEvolutions that you're excited for, maybe I'll have a think and I'll come back in a video another time. But if you guys have got some MegaEvolutions you're like, oh, that would be really sick, let me know. I'm quite curious to kind of hear that. I do enjoy Fakemon season. I do enjoy when we get all of these, people pretending to be leakers and making up new Pokemon, or simply just going, here's my idea for a Pokemon. I do love that. Though I do get heartbroken sometimes. Like, I think that pineapple Oddish which was shown as a leak for the Scarlet and Violet. It breaks my heart that little guy isn't real. We did get the whatever it's called, toad cruel, whatever he's called, the tentacruel that runs around like a mushroom. We did get him, so I was appeased for some really little cool guy. But I do lose sleep. I do lose sleep over that pineapple oddish not existing, and I do think not introducing a Paradox, you know, they've had two chances now. They could have done this in Legend Arceus, and they could have done this in Scarlet and Violet. The fact that they didn't introduce a past version of Porygon made out of origami called Porigami, that also pisses me off every single day of my life. But let me know, MegaEvolutions, do you like the gimmick? If it's a Pokemon that you want to see, you know, unlock the power of that Mega Stone. Please subscribe, please comment. I'm trying to get some interaction on the go here. I want to sort of like have a little community. I'm doing this because these are topics I don't have people to talk to about, so I want to talk about them. And I've got a Telegram channel that I've put a link to in below, so maybe join there and help me start talking to some people about Pokemon and other associated brain rot and schlock.